Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Hi, Tris. Good evening and welcome back again to our class. Can you hear me well?
yeah,
Okay, that's good to know. So, good evening. Do you have a good evening tonight?
yeah. I think everything's good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, welcome back again, Trees, to our class. Of course, I am so glad to have you again. But since today is Friday, let me ask you, how was your Friday today?
Everything is not. There's nothing special.
It is just a normal day for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Alright, so Trees, for tonight, we are going to continue of course, our discussion. But before, the thing that we usually do is to have a short recap or a short review from our last night's class. Okay? So I hope that you're doing fine. Anyway, Trees, do you already have your dinner tonight?
No, I have right after the class.
Oh, okay. I see. So after our class, you can have your dinner already. And then tomorrow is another weekends that we have, right? Do you have any plans to do?
No, I think I'll do some drawing and playing games.
Wow. Okay, you don't have any homeworks.
Oh, yeah. Of course I have that.
Mm-hmm. Already finished? Or you're just going to do that for tomorrow?
No, I will do right after the dinner, and then I will relax.
Oh, okay. I see. So you mean to say after our class, of course you're going to have your dinner and then you need to do your homework already?
Yeah,
Okay.
just finish as fast as possible.
Wow. Okay. That's a responsible student. Okay, so Trees, again, as I've told you a while ago, let's have a short review from last night's class, okay? So let's start with the noun formation. Do you still remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell something about noun formation? What can you say about that?
By adding what is that? ATION. Uh,
Okay, we also have adding the ION, right?
yeah.
Okay, we have the ITON, ION, and what else? We have,
Um.
right, the SION. Okay,
Oh yeah.
what can you say about this, Trees?
Uh, Creating a noun from adding them to a verb.
Okay, yes. So that means from the base form of the verb, we are just adding this three, okay, to form a noun. Alright? So, Trees, what about the other one? We also discussed last night about forming a new word as a noun. Do we need to add something?
There are some special nouns that we have to change the entire word.
Okay, so it means we are forming a new word out of the base form of the verb, okay? So going back from the first one that you've said, can you give me an example of a noun adding ION?
ION. Create to creation.
Okay, create to creation. Let me type here. Okay, correct. That is adding ION. What about SION?
Um,
Okay, so any
um,
idea? Okay. For example, we have the word decide, right? So it will become decision. Okay, so I add SION. I change the DE in the end of the word, the base form of the verb. Okay? Did you get it?
yeah.
Okay, what the last one, trees. Let's have the ATION.
ATI.
Yes, ATION.
Celebrate to celebration.
Let's try. Celebrate to celebration. Okay? Can you give me more? One more.
Relate to relation.
Okay, so we have the word relate to relation. So basically, this is the ION, right? Relation. So to give you more, we have imagine, right? To imagination. And then we also have organize to organization. Okay, so this is, of course, part of our review from last night's topic. Okay, now let's have the diphthongs. Do you still remember the sounds that we have last night? So that is 8 sounds, 8 different sounds. Okay, so Trees, can you give me one word that is consists of an I sound?
Device.
Can you repeat?
Device.
Okay, so I wanted to write it down in our chat box. Can you write the word here? Okay, correct. What about a word that consists a sound of A?
A.
Yes, so it's like E. It's like a combination of E and I.
Okay.
A.
Delay. Delay.
Okay, so I wanted to write the word that you're going to give to me. Okay, correct. That's delay. Next one, we have an O. O.
Devotion.
Devotion. Okay, that is also acceptable. So we also have phone. No. Okay, something like that. Next one, Tris, can you give me one word that has a sound of oi?
Convoy.
Okay, so that's correct. Alright, so I am so happy because you can easily catch up with those of the diphthongs that we have from last night. Okay, so Trace, for tonight, we are going to have our new topic, which is about sports. Okay, expressing movement. Alright, so I have a question to you, Tree. Since our topic for tonight is about sports, can you give me the sport that you have?
Sports.
Mm-hmm.
Football.
I mean, the sport that you are playing.
Oh, yeah, and that's football.
Okay, that's football. Now, can you give me at least 5 sports that is very famous in Vietnam, except football?
Okay. Basketball, volleyball, uh, swimming, and
Okay, that swimming, I love it too. 2 more.
uh, running.
Running, yes. 1 more.
Uh, Skateboarding.
Skateboarding. Okay, so basically you will notice that there are lots of sports, okay, not just only in Vietnam, but also around the world, okay? So that is basically good to our health. That's why at least one sport it is important. Not a requirement, but of course that is very important part of our daily routines in life, okay? So as we are talking about sports, let's have this one first, okay? So later on, let's talk about expressing movements. But first, let's have the 4.56 audio clip. Okay, so here is the audio link. I want you to listen carefully, Tris, because you're going to fill in the blanks, the missing words, and match it with the pictures that we have, okay? So here.
4.56. 1.
Oh, that's a really long one. Oh boy, the ball has gone into the lake. And that might be the end of his hopes of winning the U.S. Open this year.
2.
It's a penalty. Yes, the referee has given a penalty in the last minute of the game. This is England's big chance. The goalkeeper is waiting on his line. Here we go. Oh no, he's missed it. The ball has gone over the bar. I don't believe it. England have missed a penalty in the last minute.
3.
And there's the bell for the last lap. Now they have to run round the track one more time in this 10,000 metres final. And the African runners are in first, second and third positions. But the Brazilian is coming up fast in the outside lane. This is going to be a fantastic finish.
4. And it's match point for the second time. A very hard serve, but it goes into the net. Second serve. The serve is good, and that's a very hard return, but the ball has gone out.
Game, set, and match.
And so we have a new Wimbledon ladies champion.
Okay, so did you get it, Tris?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, this is completing the sentences with one word, then match sentences 1 to 4 with pictures A to D. Okay, so as you heard, that is sports commentaries. Okay, and I know that you are familiar with that. Now, let's have number 1.
The ball has gone into the lake. That's letter B.
Okay, so let's have the word that you use. That's into, right? And then that is for letter B. Okay, so correct. Next one, let's have number 2.
The ball has gone over the bar. That's C.
Okay, so that is. Oh, wait for a moment. Okay, that is C. And what is the word again that you use?
Now they have to run on the track one more time. That's A.
Okay, so what is the missing word for number 3?
On.
Now they have to run on the track. Is it on or round? Okay, so basically that is run round the track. Okay, that's based on the sport commentary from the audio clip. So round the track one more time. That is letter A. And what about the last one, trees?
That's a very hard return, but the ball has gone back.
Okay, that's a very hard return, but the ball has gone out. What's this?
Okay, that's D.
Okay, that's D. Let me write here. Okay, so basically that's good. Your answers are good, but of course the third one, that is run round the track. Okay, so to check some of the words, I want you to repeat after me, trees. First one, we have lake.
Okay, make.
Lake.
Lake.
Okay, one more time.
Lake.
Next one, gone.
Gone.
They.
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 Okay, truck.
Truck.
And of course, the last one, return.
Return.
Okay, so from the sports commentaries, you heard some of the expressions. Okay, now we are going to talk about expressing movement. Okay, so these are the examples of the words when it comes into the movement and sports. Okay, so we are just going to try to read it in a proper way. Okay, so just repeat after me, trees. First one, we have under the bridge.
Oh, under the bridge.
One more time.
Under the bridge.
Okay, along the street.
Along the street.
Round around the lake.
Round around the lake.
Through the tunnel.
Through the tunnel.
One more time.
Through the tunnel.
Okay, next one. Into the shop.
Into the shop.
Into. Next,
the shop.
yes. Next one. Across the road.
Across the road.
Across, that's across the road.
Okay.
One more time.
Across the road.
Okay. Next one. We have over the bridge.
Over the bridge.
One more time, trees.
Over the bridge.
Next one. Up the steps.
Up the steps.
Past the church.
Past the church.
Towards the lake.
Toward the lake.
Towards.
Toward the lake.
With the S. Towards the lake.
towards the lake.
Okay, next one. Down the steps.
Down the steps.
And of course, for the last one, out of the shop.
Out of the shop.
Okay, so Trees, can you read it one more time on your own? Okay.
Under the bridge, along the street, round around the lake, through the tunnel, into the shop, across the road, over the bridge, up the steps, past the church, towards the lake, down the steps, out of the shop.
Okay, out of.
Out of.
Okay, so here, as you can see, there is a reminder in a slide that we have right now. Okay, so into and out of. After a verb of movement, we use either in or out. Okay, or into, out of, plus place itself. For example, come in. Right? Okay, as you can see here in the example sentence, come into my office.
Come into.
Yes, come into my office. So we use the word into and then followed by the place. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Here, run out. So we use the word out as a movement. He ran out of the room. Okay? Out of and then followed by the place. Okay, so here, this is the difference between the use of this two expression of movement. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Next one. So take a look in our slide here, Trees. This is the use of away, of, and back. Okay, can you read it again? Away, of,
Away, of, and back.
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 So basically the word back, that is A-E. So it's like back. Okay? Okay, so let's have the first one, Trees, and of course, I want you to read it.
Okay. We use away to express movement to another place. Example, go away. I don't want to speak to you. The man ran away when he saw the policeman.
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 Okay, so here, the first one is the expression, right? Go away. I don't want to speak to you. And the second one is the man ran away when he saw the policeman. Okay, so it's like a sentence consisting of the word away. Now, Trees, can you give me an example sentence using away?
Okay.
And I want you to write it down in the chat box. Okay. Any sentence? Maybe connected to school or anything.
Go away, you are annoying me.
Can you write it down, Trees?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go away, you're annoying me. So that's an expression, right? So, next one. We have here the use of back. Okay, back. So when do we use back? we use back to express movement to the place where something or somebody was before. Okay? Example. As you can see in the example, can you read the first example sentence?
After the dinner, we went back to our hotel.
Okay? After dinner, we went back. Okay? So expressing movement to the place was before. Okay? So next one, their dog ran away and never came back. Okay? So here we use a word combination of went back, and then we also have the word came back. So Tris, can you give me an example sentence using went back?
Okay. He went back to his hometown after 5 years of studying abroad.
Okay, he went back. Can you repeat again?
To his hometown after 5 years of studying abroad.
Okay, after 5 years of studying abroad. Yes. Okay, good. Now, what about came back?
Came back.
Okay, using your schooling or
5 little ducks went out one day over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack 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 quack. But only 4 little ducks came back. Oh my god.
Okay. What is that?
The song.
That's a song?
Yeah, a children's song.
Okay, I see it, but at least you have to sing it. You didn't sing it. Okay. No, you can't. Alright, so the important is I heard the word came back, okay? Next one, trees. For the last one, we have here of, okay? So when do we use of? Can you read?
Okay, we use off to express movement down or away. Example, get off the bus at the railway station. The man ran off when he saw the policeman.
Okay, so Tris, can you please say this word again? Railway.
Railway
Station.
station.
Okay. Ran off.
Ran off.
Policeman.
Policeman.
Okay. So here, of course, you have to remember the use of this as an expression of movement. Okay. So Tris, for the last time, can you give me an example sentence using of?
The man died when he's trying to getting off the bus.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for all of your examples. So anyway, Tris, it's already time. Okay. So for tonight, I hope that you learned something from our discussion, specifically from the review that we did before starting the class. Okay. So please don't forget the proper pronunciation of some words. Thank you for joining our class, Tris, and I hope to see you again on Monday. Enjoy the rest of your weekends, okay? Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.